No. Don't tell me I have to explain it again. So, I was playing, blah, 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 and then I hurt my leg. Noah ran into me, this new boy. And then I got sent to Mrs. Grant. So, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'll talk about it another day. Anyways. Harry managed not to shout out, but it was a close thing. The little creature on the bed had the large bat-like ears and bulging green eyes. The size of tennis balls. It's an actual Harry Potter book. It would probably say RETTOP Yaha YRRA. But Harry Potter. The size of tennis balls. Harry knew instantly that this was the creature that had been watching him out of the garden hedge that morning. Oh, like a Stonehenge, whatever the word is. That morning, as they stared at each other, Harry heard Dudley's voice from the hall. May I take your coats, Mr. and Mrs. Mason? The creature slipped off the bed and bowed so low that the end of its thin nose touched the carpet. Harry noticed that it was wearing what looked like an old pillowcase with rips for arms and leg holes. Hello, said Harry nervously. Harry Potter, said the creature in a high-pitched voice. Harry was sure would carry down the stairs so long as Dobby wanted to meet you, sir. Such an honour it is. Thank you, said Harry, edging along the wall and sinking into his desk chair next to Hedwig, who was asleep in her large cage. He wanted to ask, "What are you?" but thought it would sound too rude, so instead he said, "Dobby." So he said, "Who are you?" "Dobby, sir. Just Dobby." "Dobby the house elf," said the creature. Do I do a good Dobby voice? Dislike if I don't, like if I do. Oh, really? Said Harry. I don't want to be rude or anything, but this isn't a great time for me to have a house elf in my bedroom. Aunt Petunia's high, false laugh sounded from the living room. The elf hung his head. "Not that I'm pleased to meet you," said Harry quickly, "but, is there any particular reason you're here?" "Oh, yes, sir," said Dobby harassingly. "Dobby has come to tell you, sir. It is difficult, sir. Dobby wonders where to begin." "Sit down," said Harry politely, pointing at the bed. To his horror, the elf burst into tears, very noisy tears. Sit down," he wailed. "Never, never, never." Harry thought he heard the voices downstairs falter. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I didn't mean to offend you or anything." Dobby, choked the elf. "Dobby has never been by a wizard, like an equal. Harry trying to say shh and look comforting at the same time. Ushered Dobby back onto the bed where he sat hiccuping, looking like a large and very. Do not call Dobby ugly. He is so cute. I was actually scared of him when I was 4, but that was like a long time ago, so don't judge me. A large and very ugly dog. At last he managed to control himself and sat down with his great eyes fixed on Harry in an expression of watery adoration. You can't have met decent wizards, said Harry, trying to cheer him up. Dobby shook his head. Then without warning, he leapt up and started banging his head furiously on the window, shouting, Bad Dobby! Bad Dobby! Don't! What are you doing? Harry hissed, springing up and pulling Dobby back onto the bed. Hedwig had woken up. Uh-oh. With a particular loud screech, and was beating her wings wildly against the bars of the cage. Dobby had to punish himself, sir, said the elf who had gone slightly cross-eyed. Dobby almost spoke ill of his family, sir. Your family? The wizard family Dobby serves. Dobby is a house elf, born to serve one house and one family forever. Oh gosh, it's gone so squeaky. Do they know you're here? Asked Harry curiously. Dobby shuddered. Oh no, sir. Oh no, sir. No. Dobby will have to punish himself most grievously for coming to see you, sir. Dobby will have to shoot his ears in the oven for this, if they ever knew, sir. But won't they notice if you shut your ears in the oven door? Dobby doubts it, sir. Dobby is always having to punish himself for something, sir. They let Dobby get on with it, sir. Sometimes they remind me to do extra punishments. But why don't you leave? Exclaimed. A house elf must be set free, sir, and the family will never set Dobby free. Dobby will serve the family until he dies, sir. No, Dobby cannot die. Dobby is my favorite person in Harry Potter. He cannot die. Okay, so Hermione can't die, Ron can't die, Harry can't die. Harry can't die anyway. He's the boy who lived. Harry said, and I thought I was hard done by staying here for another 4 weeks. He said, this makes the Dursleys sound most human. Can't anyone help you? Can't I? Almost at once, Harry wished he hadn't spoken. Dobby dissolves again into wails of graduate little. Well, where's my bookmark? Okay. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye, my Dobby voice just gave me a sore throat. Goodbye. I won't you up for too long. No, I will explain what happened. So it was playtime, and I was giving my teacher a hug, like everyone does. No, I'm actually the only person who gives Mr. Master a hug in my class. I am kind, I guess, right? And then it was playtime. I hugged Mr. Master and walked away. And then Nicholas wanted to speak to me. I said, "What's up?" And he didn't say anything. And I said, "Thanks for wasting my time." And then this boy Noah bumps into my ear. I fell, and my ear it turned red, and then I scraped my knees as I was getting up, and then it looked like which was it? It's like, okay, that's actually pretty bad. Like this and this. So it's pretty bad. And I took me to Mr. Master. And Mr. Master said, "Go to Miss Grant." And then Miss Grant said, "Just go by the wall and follow the teacher that goes in first." So my class went in first. Stood next to Miss Master as we went in the classroom. I told Miss McGuire, and then Miss McGuire just gave me a bumped head thing. So yeah. And then I told Miss Dad about my legs, and then she just cleaned them. So yeah, that's what happened at school at my playtime. Pretty creepy. Also, happy Halloween! I'm acting so Christmassy. I love Christmas. I can't wait for Halloween to be over. Happy Halloween again. This is why I'm reading Harry Potter books. They're Halloweeny. By the time I get to the 7th, it's gonna be Christmas. So, sorry, my eyes. Look like that. Happy Halloween.